Something curious is unfolding behind the scenes at St. James Park, something that has Newcastle United fans whispering in every corner of the stadium. Between hushed conversations in Tyneside cafes and attentive glances during training, small signs have started to catch people's attention. Some details, almost imperceptible, suggest that a significant move is about to happen, one that could change the future of one of the Magpies' midfield pillars. Stay alert, because over the next few minutes you'll understand every detail of this intriguing situation. Before we dive deeper, it's worth remembering that if you want to follow every Newcastle United update firsthand, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. This helps you stay informed about all the behind-the-scenes action, rumors, and decisions that could completely shape the club's direction. With each exclusive story, new insights about St. James Park and the players will be revealed, and you won't want to miss a thing. The atmosphere of anticipation rises when we look at Sandro Tonali, Newcastle United's midfielder, who in recent months has stood out as a central figure in Eddie Howe's setup. At just 25 years old, Tonali has become indispensable, not only for his performance at the club but also for his exemplary conduct both on and off the pitch. His precise passes, game vision, and ability to control the midfield have made fans and pundits alike consider his strategic importance for the Magpies this season. During the last international break, Tonali once again demonstrated his value, this time representing Italy. In their 3-1 victory over Estonia, he played all 90 minutes, showcasing not only physical endurance but also silent leadership and tactical intelligence. Italian media, including Sky Italia, highlighted his performance, describing him as a true warrior on the field. Tonali's dedication to his national team directly reflects in how he plays for Newcastle, inspiring teammates and elevating the squad's overall level. Here's where the story takes an intriguing turn. After Italy's victory, Tonali sent a message that could have a direct impact at St. James Park, according to reliable sources, including the Daily Mail. The midfielder has been in discreet contact with Eddie Howe, sending signals and comments that reveal his strategic thinking about the team. Tonali's message, although not fully disclosed yet, suggests he wants to influence decisions at the club, highlighting his growing presence as a leader within the squad. Additionally, Newcastle is undergoing changes in its leadership group. With Callum Wilson's departure, the players voted to determine who would step into his role, and Tonali is among the main candidates, alongside Joe Linton, Fabian Schär, and Nick Pope. Regardless of the vote's outcome, the midfielder is already emerging as an influential voice, not just through his actions on the pitch but also with his words, constantly motivating his colleagues to improve. It's important to note that Tonali doesn't limit himself to subtle gestures. Before the international break, he had already shown his leadership by guiding and supporting Nick Woltemade during the victory over Nottingham Forest. The way he celebrated the penalty, highlighting his teammate, demonstrates that his influence extends far beyond technical performance. It's about motivation, inspiration, and setting an example for everyone around. This type of behavior explains why Eddie Howe places such trust in his midfielder. At St. James Park, fans are already noticing this shift. The Italian is becoming a reference within the club, and his ability to lead by example, combined with his increasing vocal presence, puts him in a unique position. Every pass, interception, and word during training and matches is watched closely, and Newcastle supporters feel that Tonali is shaping both the present and the future of the team. The impact of the secret message sent to Howe isn't confined to training grounds. Sources indicate that Tonali's communication reflects his desire to see the club evolve, adopting new strategies and strengthening the squad's mindset. For fans, this move proves that the player is fully committed to collective success, not just individual glory. The question now is how will respond to these signals and whether Tonali's ideas will influence future decisions at the club. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now is the perfect moment to ensure you don't miss any updates on Tonali, Eddie Howe, and all the behind-the-scenes happenings at Newcastle United. Every video delivers detailed information, analysis, and revelations you won't find anywhere else. Click the subscribe button and stay on top of everything, from strategic movements to player insights. What makes Tonali even more fascinating is how he blends technique and leadership. In the international clash, his precise passes and intelligent positioning helped Italy control the game. This ability to keep the team balanced is exactly what Howe values at Newcastle, where every midfield decision can determine match outcomes. Tonali, therefore, is not just an individual talent but also a conductor who coordinates and inspires those around him. As the season progresses, all eyes at St. James Park will be on this Italian phenomenon. Fans comment on his on-field behavior, and social media buzzes with clips of his plays and moments of leadership. The British press also keeps a close eye, highlighting Tonali's influence over Howe and his teammates, cementing him as a key figure in both the present and future of Newcastle United. Tonali's evolution at the club shows that beyond talent and technical performance, he possesses a strategic vision capable of transforming Newcastle. His interactions with Howe and the way he communicates with teammates reinforce the idea that he is much more than a player. He is an emerging leader who understands the game and human dynamics within a team. Every move Tonali makes is carefully observed by fans and analysts, raising anticipation around his next actions. In summary, Sandro Tonali is establishing himself as a central figure at Newcastle United, not just for his brilliance on the pitch but also for the silent influence he exerts within the squad. The message sent to Eddie Howe demonstrates that he wants to do more than play. He wants to lead, inspire, and shape the club's trajectory. The Magpies' future could therefore be profoundly shaped by this young Italian who has become indispensable to the team. If you want to continue following exclusive news like this, behind-the-scenes insights, and what truly happens at Newcastle United, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Every new piece of information, detailed analysis, and rumor will be shared here first, ensuring you're always up to date with everything that matters for Magpies fans.